been sitting by the screen door since the sun went down behind the ridge. Still got some red clay from the creek bank where the Chevy bottomed out last June. I probably should have hosed them off, but I kinda like the way they look. There is a lot of miles in the leather, more than just dirt on the soles. Every scuff is a day I stood my ground, or a night I walked her back home. There is a heavy kind of pride in the dust on these old boots, the dust on these old boots. My old man used to always say, a man is only as good as his tracks. I have worn through 3 sets of laces, trying to keep up with that advice. I am still just an average guy, but she makes me feel like a king. There is a lot of miles in the leather, more than just dirt on the soles. Every scuff is a day I stood my ground, or a night I walked her back home. There is a heavy kind of pride in the dust on these old boots, the dust on these old boots. They are not much to look at now, scuffed up and turning a pale gray, but they sure held me steady when the ground started to shake. There is a lot of miles in the leather, more than just dirt on the soles. Every scuff is a day I stood my ground, or a night I walked her back home. There is a heavy kind of pride in the dust on these old boots, dust on these old boots. Just a little more dirt, a little more dirt, a life well lived in these old boots, dust on these old boots. Everybody's got scars, some just hide them better than others. I wear these lines like old tattoos, stories carved beneath my skin, every one a silent memory of where I've been. Some came from love that disappeared, some from battles with myself, some from nights I lost my faith and cried for help. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose, but I survived the flame. Yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. People only see the surface, they don't know the weight I hold. They don't hear the quiet voices that still echo in my soul. I've smiled through broken moments, pretended I was fine, but every scar became a chapter written by hard times. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose, but I survived the flame. Yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. And maybe healing ain't forgetting, maybe strength is learning how to carry all the shattered pieces without breaking down. 'Cause the deepest wounds inside us can become the strongest light. And every scar reminds me I survived. not my shame. Every wound became a sign that I made it out alive. Yeah, I survived the flame, and I'll never hide again. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. The pain remembered me, but it didn't defeat me. Sometimes memories don't fade, they just get quieter with time. I found an old box in the attic, covered up in dust and years. Inside were photographs and letters, and pieces of us still here. There was one from that summer carnival. You're laughing in the carnival, you're laughing in the pouring rain. Lord, we look so young together, before life learned how to change. Now it's old pictures and faded memories, playing like a movie inside of me. Every smile frozen in time, every moment still alive. And no matter where life goes, some hearts never let go. Yeah, all that's left of yesterday are old pictures and faded memories. I still remember your old blue jacket hanging in my Chevrolet, and those midnight drives through nowhere, and those midnight drives through nowhere. When forever felt so safe, back when dreams were running wild, and love came naturally, before the world got complicated and stole your heart from me. Now it's old pictures and faded memories, playing like a movie inside of me. Every smile frozen in time, every moment still alive. And no matter where life goes, some hearts never let go. Yeah, all that's left of yesterday are old pictures and faded memories. Funny how a simple photograph can bring a grown man to tears. One little glimpse of yesterdays, and sometimes late at night I still hear your voice soft like you never really left me. Now it's old pictures who we used to be. Every laugh, every kiss still lives inside this emptiness. And even though you're gone, yeah, time keeps holding the photograph, but not the memories we had. Some memories grow old, but they never die. The dashboard light is dim and green, wipers rhythmically slap the glass. I am out where the blacktop turns to mud, watching the white lines fly past. It is just rain on an empty highway, on the highway and me I never should have gone. Every mile is a ghost I am chasing, out in this midnight storm. Left my gold band on the kitchen sink, did not even pack a second shirt. The diesel smoke smells like a mistake, and the thunder sounds just like her. It is just rain on an empty highway. On the highway and me, I never should have gone. Every mile is a ghost I am chasing out in this midnight storm. The tires whine a lonesome song while I am gripping the steering wheel. There ain't no drink strong enough to change the way this feels. It is just rain on an empty highway. On the highway and me, I never should have gone. Every mile is a ghost I am chasing out in this midnight storm. Just the rain, just the road. I ain't never going home.
Bartender looked at me tonight, said, "You waiting on someone?" I just smiled. Yeah, I was. There's 2 glasses on the table, but I'm drinking here alone. One still full of what we had, one for what is gone. You said you'd be here at 8, like every Friday night. But time keeps ticking louder, and you're nowhere in sight. I got a feeling deep inside, something just ain't right. 2 glasses on the table, but only one gets used. One for me still holding on, one for the truth I never knew. You said forever, meant it then, or at least I thought you did. Now I'm sitting here with both of them and wondering where you've been. I see a car outside the bar, parked across the street, but you ain't walking through that door. You're somewhere I can't see, and I catch your reflection in the window down the hall, laughing with a stranger like I meant nothing at all. That moment hit like whiskey burns, and everything just turned. 2 glasses on the table, now I finally see one was never meant for me. Just your twisted honesty. You held my hand, looked in my eyes while breaking every vow. Now I'm raising both these glasses, but you should've known by the way you changed, by the silence in your tone, by the nights you said you're busy, but I felt it in my bones. Love don't lie like that. Love don't walk away. Love don't leave you sitting there with nothing left to say. So I drank them both down slowly, let the truth sink in. Some people love you halfway and leave you where you've been. I placed the ring beside the glass, watched the neon glow, and walked out of that bar tonight, finally letting go. 2 glasses on the table, now there's none for you. I'm done believing broken words and promises untrue. You lost me in that moment when you chose someone new. Now I'm walking out the door, and I'm finally through. Soft guitar, no piano, no more waiting, no more lies. Pause, just me and a brand new life.
There's dust on my old guitar tonight, sitting quiet by the wall. Haven't played those strings much lately since you stopped calling at all. Used to write songs on the back porch while the sunset painted gold. Now silence fills the spaces where your laughter used to glow. Now there's dust on my old guitar and memories in every scar. Every chord still sounds like you, no matter what I try to do. And though the years keep moving on, part of me still writes these songs. Yes, somewhere deep inside my heart, you still live inside these bars. I remember county fair nights, playing songs beneath the lights. You danced barefoot in the sawdust, like love could last in the sawdust, like love's forever nights. Now the crowds are long gone home and the neon signs burn low, but every lonely melody still follows where I go. Now there's dust on my old guitar and ghosts beneath these stars. Every highway, every town still turns your memory around. And though life keeps rolling fast, some songs forever last. Yeah, every midnight in the dark still starts with this old guitar.
Maybe music keeps the hurting alive, so we never truly lose the people and the moments that became our favorite tunes. And every time these strings ring out, I still hear your voice somehow.
Now there's dust on my old guitar, but your memory still burns hard. Every tear and every song still reminds me where I belong. And though tomorrow keeps moving on, part of me still holds on. Yes, somewhere beneath these country stars, you still live inside my heart. Some hearts don't break completely, they turn into songs.
Rain tapping softly on the window, old clock ticking. Funny how a king-size bed can suddenly feel too big. Deep breath. Since you've been gone, coffee cup still in the kitchen, like you're coming home tonight. And your jacket by the doorway still holds your perfume tight. I tried moving all your pictures, but I put them back again. Guess pretending you ain't gone is easier now than then. Some nights I swear I hear you calling out my name. Your side of the bed gets colder every lonely passing night, and these walls keep getting smaller since you walked out of my life. I still reach for you in darkness, like you never really lived. But all I ever hold now is your side of the bed. There's a radio down the hallway playing songs we used to love. Now every word feels heavier than this whiskey in my cup. Everybody says keep moving, like it's easy letting go, but they don't see the way your memory still follows me back home. I keep trying to outrun you, but you're everywhere I go. Your side of the bed gets colder every lonely passing night, and these walls keep getting smaller since you walked out of my life. I still reach for you in darkness, like you never really lived. But all I ever hold now is your side of the bed. Maybe you're still here somehow. Maybe every midnight prayer still reaches you right now. And if there's a place where broken hearts finally meet again, I hope you save a space beside you, like you always did back then. Your side of the bed stays empty, but my heart still holds your name. Every sunrise without you never feels the same. I know life keeps moving forward, I'm still lying here tonight on your side of the bed. Rain slowly stopping, bed sheets moving softly. Good night, darling, wherever you are. Clock ticking fades into silence.
Wrench left a bruise on my palm today. I'm hauling a load of cedar and pine. The dash light is dim and the heater is loud, but it keeps the winter away. But it keeps the winter away from my skin. Just a working man on a blacktop road, trying to outrun the weight of the day. I reach for the knob to kill the silence, and the needle landed right on the mark. The radio still plays your song. It's a 3-minute ghost in the dark, or that I'm falling apart at the seams. It just sings like it's yesterday afternoon, back when the world felt right and true. Yeah, the radio still plays your song. I remember the way the tailgate shook when we sat by the creek in the mud. You had your boots off and your hair tied back, humming along to that lonesome bridge. Now the leather on the seat is cracked and cold, and the landscape looks like a jagged tooth. The sky is heavy with the coming snow, but that melody is keeping me warm. The radio still plays your song. It's a 3-minute ghost in the dark. You don't care that you're long gone, or that I'm falling like it's yesterday afternoon, back when the world felt right and true. Yeah, the radio still plays your song. Maybe the DJ's is lonely too, spinning these records for the tired and the lost. It's a small mercy in a hard-hearted world to hear your voice in a steel guitar string, to hear your voice in a steel guitar string, even if it hurts to sing along. The radio still plays your song. It's a 3-minute you long gone, or that I'm falling apart at the seams. It just sings like it's yesterday afternoon, back when the world felt right and true. Yeah, the radio still plays your song. I'm just pulling off the shoulder now, watching the signal start to fade. Play it one more time. Rain has a way of telling the truth, even when nobody else will. I've stood alone on empty streets with thunder in my chest, trying hard to hide the hurt, trying hard to rest. Every drop that hit my skin felt like another memory of all the nights I lost myself, trying to be somebody. I learned my lessons in the rain, every tear, every pain, every storm change a thing, 'cause the man I am today is built by lessons in the rain. There were nights I cursed the heavens, wondered why life hurt so bad, watched my dreams run down the gutter like the love I almost had. But the rain kept falling softly, like a voice inside the dark, saying pain won't last forever, just protect your heart. Funny how the worst nights can teach you how to survive. Funny how the broken roads can lead you back to life. And every scar I carry now, every wound beneath my skin, reminds me I kept fighting, even when I couldn't win. I learned my lessons in the rain, through the hurt and through the pain. Every storm that nearly broke me only helped my soul believe. Now when the thunder calls my name, 'cause the man I am today was born from lessons in the rain. Some storms destroy you, some storms create you.
Press fiddle, crowd noise, pool balls cracking. Y'all ready to raise some hell tonight? And stomp those boots and sing it with us. Friday night in the place packed tight, neon buzzing red and blue. Cowboys lined up by the dance floor lights, trying to find somebody new. Bartender laughing, pouring doubles fast, while the jukebox fights the band. Everybody acting like this now ain't ever gonna end. Come on now, fill 'em up high. Boots on the bar tonight, drinking under neon lights, hands in the air, whole town singing like we own this wild life. No tomorrow on our minds, just guitars and cheap red wine. Yeah, we're burning like the stars tonight, with our boots on the bar tonight. Pretty little cowgirl spinning around like fire in a denim dress. Every cowboy in this crazy town trying hard to impress. Sheriff parked outside the door, but he ain't coming in, 'cause even lawmen need a break from the world they're living in. One more song! One more round! One more! Boots on the bar tonight, drinking under neon lights, hands in the air, whole town singing like we own this wild life. No tomorrow on our minds, just guitars and cheap red wine. Yeah, we're burning like the stars tonight, with our boots on the bar tonight. Come on! Somebody broke a chair in the back. Oh, leave him alone. He's dancing through heartbreak again. Hey! still cheering. Tip your bartender, boys. And somebody carry Earl home again. Then stomp those boots and sing it with us.
Leather wallet opens. Old photograph crinkles softly. Distant train horn. Been carrying this picture longer than I should have. Slow breath. But some memories don't know how to let go.
Your smile still frozen in that frame. Summer of '92. Standing by that county fair like life was made for me and you. Edges worn and colors fading from years inside my coat, but every crease across that paper still feels like holding hope. Funny how one photograph can stop a whole heart cold. That faded photograph in my wallet still keeps your memory alive. Every time I start moving on, it pulls me back in time. I know it's just an old piece of paper, but to me it's something more. Yeah, that faded photograph still feels like home. I found it at a truck stop diner while digging for a spare change, and for a second I could hear you laugh like nothing ever changed. Waitress asked, "You miss her still?" I just smiled and looked away. Some kinds of love don't disappear, they just learn how to stay. Time may fade the colors, but never the feeling. That faded photograph in my wallet still keeps your memory alive. Every time I start moving on, it pulls me back in time. I know it's just an old piece of paper, but to me it's something more. Yeah, that faded photograph still feels like home. And if there's somewhere souls can see us after this life fades away, maybe you still watch me sometimes on these long and lonely days. Maybe love leaves little traces that time can't take apart, like old photographs and midnight prayers pressed against the heart.
that faded photograph in my wallet don't hurt like it once did. Now it feels more like a thank you for the life we almost lived. And though I'll always miss you, I finally understand. Some people leave forever, but never leave your hands. Photograph gently folded back into wallet. Guess I don't carry this picture, because I'm stuck in the past. Wallet closes softly. I carry it because you mattered. Fade into distant train sound.
By heading up we made chess. At all I day, way to come to move. Says my flirt has mattered. Weeping morning bats pre-mulate. Says my God, the long heat frail star me. Fear has got this bar. Says my flirt has latcher, weeping morning bats pre-mulate. Says my God, the long heat frail star me.
Angin pelan, suara langkah di tanah, burung pagi. This land, it knows my name. Genggam tanah, been calling me long before I understood why.
Sun comes up on a tired old man with dirt beneath his nails. Every line upon his face tells 1,000 weathered tales. Same old hat, same broken fence, same road he's always known. Ain't chasing down no big city dreams. This field's the only home. Time don't stop, but it sure slows down out here. These fields remember me, every step I've ever made, every drop of sweat and blood, every prayer I ever prayed. When I'm gone and laid to rest underneath this open sky, these fields will still remember me long after goodbye. There's a tree I planted years ago. Now it's standing tall and wide, just like the boy I used to be before I lost my pride. My son don't want this kind of life, says he's leaving town, but I see myself in his restless eyes when he thinks I'm not around. You can run from where you're from, but it never leaves your soul. These fields remember me, every step I've ever made, every drop of sweat and blood, every prayer I ever prayed. When I'm gone and laid to rest underneath this open sky, these fields will still remember me long after goodbye. Maybe one day he'll come back here when the world gets too loud, and he'll finally understand what I'm feeling now. It ain't about the money made or the places that you've been. It's about the roots you leave behind and the life you're living in. These fields remember me, but they'll remember him too. Every step he chooses next, every dream he follows through. And if he finds his way back home, I'll be somewhere in the wind, in every whisper through these fields. He'll hear me once again. Ängen la bikuat, down Bergesek. Ain't about holding on, it's about what you leave behind. Burn turbine, fade out.
Everybody's got scars. Some just hide them better than others. I wear these lines like old tattoos, stories carved beneath my skin, every one a silent memory of where I've been. Some came from love that disappeared, some from battles with myself, some from nights I lost my faith and cried for help. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose. Yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. People only see the surface, they don't know the way to hold. They don't hear the quiet voices that still echo in my soul. I've smiled through broken moments, pretended I was fine, but every scar became a chapter written by hard times. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose. Yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. Maybe strength has learned how to carry all the shattered pieces without breaking. Cause the deepest wounds inside us can be strongest light. And every scar reminds me I survived. These scars speak my name, my weakness, not my shame. But we became a sign that I made it out alive. Yeah, I survived the flame, I'll never hide again. Now every mark I carry out loud. The pain remembered me, but it didn't defeat me.
Gets loud and cold and the night feels hard to hold, I'll be right here by your side. You won't face it alone tonight. We ain't perfect, we both know. Got our scars that sometimes show. Every fight, every tear, still I'm standing right here. Life ain't always sunsets gold. Sometimes hearts get bruised and cold. When the road gets hard to see, you can lean your weight on me. I'll stay through it all when the shadows fall. When your world breaks down, I won't let you drown. Through the fire, through the rain, through the loss and through the pain. When everything feels wrong, I'll still hold on. Yeah, no matter what we face, I ain't walking away. I'll stay through it all. I'll stay through it all. There'll be days we lose our way, words we wish we didn't say. But love ain't just easy nights, it's choosing through the fights. Every mile, every scar made us stronger than we are. And I do it all again, just to be your man when you feel like letting go. I'll be there to let you know. I'll stay through it all when the shadows fall. When your world breaks down, I won't let you drown. Through the fire, through the rain, through the loss and through the pain. When everything feels wrong,
long as we keep holding on. I'll stay through it all when the night feels long. When your heart gives out, I'll be your song. Through the fire, through the rain, through every broken chain. When the world moves on, I'll still hold strong. Yeah, no matter what we face, I ain't walking away. I'll stay through it all. I'll stay through it all. Through it all. I'm still here. Through it all, I'm still here.
Windshield wipers moving slow, rain hitting the truck roof, faint AM radio static. 2 in the morning, middle of nowhere. Radio cuts in and out, and somehow you're still riding shotgun in my mind. Headlights carving through the dark like ghosts across the road. Every mile keeps pulling memories from places I buried long ago. There's a diner sign half flickering outside a broken town, but I keep driving past it all, 'cause stopping slows me down. Funny how the night gets louder when you're all alone. It's just rain on an empty highway, and your memory on my mind. Every drop against this windshield feels like one more goodbye. I keep chasing down the silence, but your voice survives the pain. Yeah, it's rain on an empty highway, and me missing you again. There's an old photograph beside me, faded from the passing years. You're smiling like forever was never gonna disappear. I tried whiskey, tried forgetting, tried running from the truth, but no matter where this road goes, it always leads to you. Some hearts keep moving forward, mine just circles back. It's just rain on an empty highway, and your memory on my mind. Every drop against this windshield feels like one more goodbye. I keep chasing down the silence, but your voice survives the pain. Yeah, it's rain on an empty highway, and me missing you again. Maybe somewhere past these clouds you still see these roads at night. Maybe every falling raindrop carries peace is riding with me through this storm till dawn. It's still rain on this old highway, but the storm don't hurt the same. Time can dull the sharpest sorrow, but it never kills the pain. And though your shadow rides beside me, I know life keeps rolling on like rain on an empty highway, till the night finally moves along. Rain slowly stopping, truck engine humming steady, birds faint in distance, storm's breaking now. Deep breath. Guess even lonely roads eventually find the morning. Fade into engine and wind. Old jukebox crackles to life, soft crowd chatter, slow steel guitar. Dance with me like we still got forever. Small pause, even if tonight's the end. Your hand still fits inside of mine, like it always used to do. But there's a sadness in your eyes tonight that wasn't there before with you. Couples turning round the floor, under dim Tennessee lights, and somehow this old country song feels too honest tonight. I can feel goodbye coming in the way you hold me close. Give me one more dance before goodbye, one more slow song in your arms tonight. Let me pretend the world ain't breaking just for a little while before you walk away forever and leave this heart behind. Give me one more dance before goodbye, before I lose you tonight. The band keeps playing love songs slow, like they don't know we're falling apart. And every step across this floor feels like counting down my heart. I memorize your perfume, the way your hair falls free, trying to hold on to the little things that
tomorrow steals from me. Some moments last forever, even when love don't. Give me one more dance before goodbye, one more slow song in your arms tonight. Let me pretend the world ain't breaking, just for a little while, before you walk away forever and leave this heart behind. Give me one more dance before goodbye, before I lose you tonight. And if there's a place where souls reunite beyond these lonely years, maybe we'll find this dance again somewhere beyond the tears, where the music never fades away and nobody has to leave. Yeah, maybe heaven's just a ballroom for hearts that still believe. So here's one last dance before goodbye, one last moment frozen in time. I'll carry every step we shared for all the rest of my life. And even when the lights go dark and this old song finally ends, you'll always be the love I held in one last dance before goodbye. Thank you, darling. Footsteps slowly walking away. Dance floor's empty now. Jukebox clicks off. Silence.
There's a little motel by Route 49 with flickering neon lights, where we stopped one stormy summer trying to outrun life. Room number 7 still haunts me like an old unfinished prayer, 'cause somewhere in those faded walls, pieces of us still live there. Now it's the motel by Route 49, and your memory crossing my mind. Every highway, every rain still pulls me back again. And though the years keep rolling on, part of me is still gone. Yes, somewhere beneath those neon signs, you still wait there in my mind. We dance slow beside the parking lot while thunder filled the sky. Radio playing old sad country as headlights rolled on by. As headlights rolled on by, you said forever sounded easy back when we were young. Funny how one little moment can outlive everyone. Now it's the motel by Route 49, an old ghost after midnight. Every scar and every song still tells me where we belong. And though tomorrow keeps moving fast, some memories forever last. Yes, somewhere in the pouring rain, I still hear your name. Maybe love lives inside places long after people move on, like a motel room's the sideways, keeping echoes after dawn. I still see your eyes. Now it's the motel by Route 49. Every tear remembers your smile. And though life keeps moving on, part of me goes won't live there tonight. Vacancy, but my heart never really left.
Cassette click. Swear to I got picture. Hush now, baby. Close your eyes. Suara ibu pelan, lalu kaset berhenti. Klik. I still hear you, Mama. There's a rocking chair by the window still that don't move no more, and the Bible you kept beside your bed ain't been opened since before. Your apron hangs in the kitchen light, like you're coming back again. But the silence says what I don't wanna hear. This house ain't home without you in it. I tried to be strong, like you always said, but I break instead. I hear the last song Mama sang echo through my mind. Every word still holds me close, every note still shines when the world gets cold at night. And I don't feel that strong. I go back to where you held me in the last song Mama sang. You used to hum those melodies while the sun came pouring in. Said love's the only thing you need. Don't chase the world you're in. Now I'm standing in this empty room with memories on the walls, trying to be the man you saw in me before I felt this fall. Every lesson you left behind still keeps me alive. I hear the last song Mama sang echo through my mind. Every word still holds me close, every note still shines when the world gets cold at night. And I don't feel that strong. I go back to where you held me in the last song Mama sang. If heaven's got a front porch swing, I hope you're sitting there, singing softly to the wind like you're still right here. And maybe one day I'll hear that tune floating through the sky, and I'll know you never really
you just learned to fly. I hear the last song Mama sang, now it's mine to carry on. Every word you gave to me still helps me carry on. When my world feels torn apart and I don't know where I belong, I'll find my way back home again, through the last song Mama sang. Fade out.
I remember that first hello, like a spark I didn't know would turn into this fire so strong. Now I know where I belong. You were standing in the summer light, hair blowing in the golden sky. I was nervous, lost for words, but you smiled and changed the world. From that moment, hand in hand, we rode dreams in shifting sand. Every laugh and every tear just brought us closer here. All the roads we walked through led my heart straight to you. So marry me on this country road, where the wildflowers grow, with the sunset painting gold, on a love we'll always hold. No fancy lights, just you and me, under stars so wild and free. Say you'll stay, don't ever go. Marry me on this country road. Front porch talks till way past 10, dreaming about where we've been. Every plan just feels so right when I'm holding you this tight. Simple life is all I need, just your heart right next to me. Every day I wake and see you're my forever, you're my dream. Through the storms and the blue, I'll keep choosing you. So marry me on this country road, where the wildflowers grow, with the sunset painting gold, on a love we'll always hold. No fancy lights, just you and me, under stars so wild and free. Say you'll stay, don't ever go. Marry me on this country road. When we're old and our hair turns gray, I'll still love you the same way. Every wrinkle, every line tells a story, you're still mine. Through every high and every low, you're the only home I know. Take my heart, it's yours to keep, now and for eternity. So marry me on this country road, let the whole world know, with every vow that we will say, love will never fade away. No fancy dreams could match this life, I just wanna call you mine. Say you'll stay, don't let me go. Marry me on this country road, just you and me, for all our days. On this country road, we'll stay.